All right, I'll give it to you straight. I'm getting kind of tired of discussing YouTube things in the world. It just doesn't feel right. But I didn't want to invite you into my home because this is the internet, and chances are you're a stranger. So I figured this would be the next best thing. So, welcome to my home. I'm not going to lie to you. It's small, but that means it's lifelike. And this is a pretty darn good approximation. For those of you who have been here, go ahead and say something in the comments, because I kind of nailed it. This is the closest I could come to a Keurig. It's just a skull. But otherwise, this is it in all its tiny little splendor. And yeah, I thought we'd just have a little conversation and talk about how things are going. So last episode, the audio mix was suboptimal, shall we say. And as I mentioned, I went ahead and did a full reset on my computer, and I just haven't got the levels quite leveled out yet. So we'll get them there. And yeah, so this is just something I thought I'd do. This was made in creative. I did not do this in the real world, in the BakeoCraft world. This is just a little side studio, because there are some cool shots I want to do that are just not either feasible or I don't have the resources for them yet in just creative. And I kind of went, you know what? If we all understand, hey, some of these shots are just staged shots, then why not go ahead and just, that's not escape, there it is. Why not just make a stage, you know? And so one of the ways I decided to do that is by making this replica of my apartment. And another is by having my big green screen. So this is this is a much bigger version than the one I actually used. But I actually built one of these out and used it to take a bunch of screenshots, right? So you take a screenshot like that, and then you can just chop it out real easy in Photoshop. So green screen, you know, because why not be extra? And at some point we might make a soundstage. I haven't decided yet, but I think that could be kind of fun. So yeah, this is the official creative world. And it's just going to be for doing shots like this. Like when I want to talk to you, but I don't want to leave my house, I'll come over here. And I'll stand on my yellow chair. Oh, I'm so bad at maneuvering in F5. Almost there, come on. There we go. See? How's it going? Boop. It's like I'm sitting in my chair. This is the most comfortable chair in my house, by the way. But yeah, enough rambling, and apologies for anyone who got spooked by the overly loud in-game sounds. We will work on those. Let's get some string for that. And yeah, we will start. Nope, wrong F button. There we go. We will start getting that right. So essentially, screw it. This is where we're gonna go to talk about YouTube stuff. This is where we're gonna hang out. This is where it's all gonna happen. And yeah, I'm kind of excited about this. We're gonna get a little meta, and we're gonna have some fun with it. So with all that out of the way, let's get to the show. Did I just put string somewhere? Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the world. You might be asking yourself, what are you doing? You just planted these fields. Yes, I did. And now I am tearing up a calculated portion of them, and only a calculated portion. See, I have finally come up with my plans, or locked in plans, rather, for what we want to do with the city. And a big road is part of it. We're going to have a nice big path cutting through the wheat fields because I want this area to feel plausible, right? I want it to be as close to believable and realistic as we can manage while still having fun and playing Minecraft. So I looked at all the things that we have access to as a society and decided to start building the concept from there. So we have a wheat field. We got a big old wheat field. So naturally, we're going to need a baker, right? We're also going to need, if we have a baker, we're going to need a mill, right? So we're going to put the mill over that away, and we're going to have a big grain barn out over there as well, and then we're going to have a nice path leading back to the city where we will have a baker. We also have cows in abundance. We have so many cows. So we're going to need a butcher. Just makes sense, right? And if we have a baker and a butcher, we're going to need to have a candlestick maker. And that's nice for two reasons. One, because that's a fun little joke. And two, I like candles. They're not a block or a part of the game that I've built with a ton, and I would like to. And so having a candlestick maker, it makes a stupid little joke, which makes me happy, and it gives us access to candles, which also makes me happy. So we're going to be doing that. If we got a butcher, we may as well have a tanner, somebody to do something with all the leather. And I have a couple more things written down. I just don't remember what they were. And so that's going to start with a nice path running through the fields. I actually think, maybe I might get rid of the majority of this level now that I think about it. Yeah, that could be kind of cool, actually. Where's some packed dirt? Or some coarse dirt? Yeah. So, if we went and... yeah, this level could be the one. Replaced most of this. So we're going to dig this level of the fields up, and we're going to run the path along here. Maybe kind of extend it a little bit, and then we can just run it up, and that'll be one entrance into the city. There's going to be a lot of terraforming going on. I did not realize I did not think it through well when looking at it from the island, which is a little downhill of the area, but this terrain is just cursed. All right, this is unnatural. That's standard. You see that sometimes, but like we got hills and divots and just gashes in the countryside, so we're gonna have to really flatten a lot of this out, which is gonna be fun. It's gonna be a big old terraforming project, so if you got more weird questions, that'd be a lot of fun to just dig up some dirt and talk conspiracies, movies, music, whatever you got. That can be a lot of fun. But for now, I'm going to get started on this path, and I will cut right back once that is taken care of. There we go. We don't have enough seeds from what we churned up making this road to fill in all the wheat fields that are not quite done yet. But we were able to plant a row right here. So when it grows up, it'll look like it's full from over there. And rows on all sides of the road. So, good fix? No. Good enough for now? You betcha. Alright, that is high enough. So, yeah, it looks pretty good. I want it to be darker. I don't know if I'm going to like the look of mud in that or not. We might try and sprinkle in some soul soil as a darker texture, but I haven't quite decided yet. But yeah, that looks pretty good. I think it'll look a lot better when the rest of the wheat fields have grown in, been filled in, and we get this patch over here filled in with wheat. But overall, I am very, very happy with the way that road is looking. And so we're going to wrap that road. We're going to take out a ton of trees over here. I'm going to wrap that road through. We're going to build a bridge, and it's going to go over to the mud pits. And what we're going to do with the mud pits is, I've been thinking about it. And at least to me, it makes a lot more sense to bring the hay to the mud than to try and bring the mud to the hay. Just, it seems messier and heavier to try and move mud than moving hay, which can be put in bales and is, you can work with hay. And so we're going to have some of the wheat put in the silo and saved for the mill house. We're going to have a silo in the mill house. I don't remember what I've said or not. I haven't gotten to my first round of editing. And, oops, sorry, I should have saved that for the apartment. Then some of the wheat is going to just keep going past the mill house. Come on, run faster. There we go. We're going to take it through. We're going to put a bridge. I'm thinking right here where there's already a natural land bridge. This is also fun because this was included in that ridiculous video at the beginning of episode 2 where it's like right here where we saw the fox and we said, "Hi, fox." And that just amused me to no end. I don't know if it's actually funny. Probably not. But yeah, we'll have a bridge come over here. And we'll have a place where they can take the mud a short distance and combine it with the wheat right here by the mud pits. We'll expand the mud pits out, and then we'll have some stables and carts that they can fill up with the packed mud to take back all the way around to the city. And so, yeah, that is the plan for now. There is so much grindy work that needs to get done. So I'm just going to get right back to it. And yeah, that'll be that. Alrighty. So we have taken down a lot of trees. Not as many as we want. There still need to be a few more. But we got a good chunk of this all taken care of. I think, I'm not positive. I'm either going to put the bridge here, which doesn't seem like the worst idea. Because, yeah, and I think we're going to get rid of this little chunk right here. The reason for this is because, at least to me, it makes sense that the mill house should be relatively close to the water if we're going to make use of a water wheel. And, well, the question is, do we put it up there or down here? Not really a question, is it? So, I'm gonna go ahead and clear some of this. Need to get Aqua Affinity. Cannot wait to get Aqua Affinity. It's gonna make stuff like this so much simpler. One of these days, we'll hit on it. But, yeah, I'm gonna come in here. We're gonna clear this out. We're just gonna keep prepping the area. I don't know how much of it is really gonna make the episode, but I'll just keep, touching base and letting you guys know how the progress is going. And I think we're probably gonna end up, yeah, I think we're gonna have to trim a good chunk of this grass down. Should probably also do kind of make hard, yeah, there we go, even though it doesn't necessarily look the best. Kind of trim this back a little bit. There we go. That gives us a nice place to put the house. Alright, there we go. So, I'm going to keep terraforming, and I will get back to y'all. Alrighty, we got a really, really good job done, or a good chunk, excuse me, pat my own back, don't I? We got a very good chunk of the terraforming done. I'm just finishing off this little bit right here, but we can come right back to this. We actually might fill the path in right there. Yeah, I think we will. We'll probably come in and extend this chunk. Honestly, Oh, am I down to just dirt? That's kind of nice. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah, we'll fill this in. We'll fill that in. And we're going to bring the path. Ooh, actually, I probably won't fill it in until after we have the path curved through, because this is going to go right through here. And then it's going to kind of diverge. Probably actually soften. I might take some of this out. I'm not sure. But we're going to come down here. This level is where the mill house is going to be. And we lowered it as much as I think we reasonably could. In fact, what we might end up doing is kind of bringing this out more. But I found some cool designs where there was a big built stone structure. And the house kind of reached out over and rested on the stone. And then the water wheel is kind of in between. So you got stones, and then house, and then the wheel would be right over here. And so we'll probably do something like that, which I think will look really cool. And then we'll have the silo be up at this level, where we're storing all the grain. And then we'll have a second road coming from the silo and using this chunk of land bridge as the natural place to build our bridge. And then we will be all set. So I'm going to finish putting these blocks where they go. I'm going to finish figuring out exactly what I want to do here. I think what we're going to do is end up going like this back, and going something more like dirt. Something like this, and then we'll probably also have it kind of go like this. So that way we can run the path through here, drop it down naturally, drop it down again here. I'll get to the house, but I'm going to get that shaped away. That's not a phrase. I'm going to come up with real words, and I'm going to take care of this little project, and we'll get right back to you guys.
Alrighty, we got our road, and it is stretching. Don't pay no attention to the spoilers ahead. Down and around and over this way, and I'm very, very pleased with it. I also got started on the millstone a little bit. Now, despite what some people, myself included, may say about me, I am not 200 years old. And so I am not 100% sure how a millstone works. And I'm not particularly inclined to research that at the moment. But I have seen Pirates of the Caribbean. Apologies for my morning voice. This is the first thing I've done with my voice all day. But I have seen Pirates of the Caribbean, and I saw that scene where Will Turner and Jack Sparrow are sword fighting, and Jack is he's got the shackles on, and he uses the stone to break his handcuffs, and the donkey's moving, which turns the stone. So I think the idea is when this pillar up here rotates, it will move this piece right here in a circle with it, causing this stone to roll across the top of this stone. And we just used two different types of stones, so it'd be easier to tell the difference. And then any grain you put on the stone will get crushed down into flour. It'll get crushed into dust. So that's kind of the concept. And then we made this little jutting out bit for the water wheel. And the water wheel is nothing special. It's a pretty tiny little water wheel. Not by far the biggest one I've ever made, but we had some space constraints, and I think it'll do. I'm not sure. I'm considering potentially moving this up a couple blocks and making the water wheel a little bigger, but I haven't decided yet. And so this is just a little stone outcropping. I wanted it to feel somewhat natural, but also a little man-made. I need to do something to this flat face right here. It's a little too smooth there. But yeah, and then we brought these stones across, or these beams across, and we're gonna have part of the structure resting right here on top. So we should probably have another. We might do a stilt or something to complete it. But yeah, just wanted to give you the progress update, and I need coal. I'm out of coal. I'll explain later, but I'm gonna go do some chores, and I will see you guys later.
Guys, I was mining coal. We are like in the back of Mother Mountain, just because I've been through so many of the little caves to find coal, and I was running out of coal because I've been using the cows as my XP source, and I've cooked so much steak that I've burnt through most of my coal. It's a skeleton spawner! I am so excited about this. We're about to have bone meal, and I don't think building a skeleton spawner out of the naturally discovered spawner breaks any of my loose rules about only having technology that makes sense, because it's just water streams. And oh my gosh, bone meal, we can have glow lichen at a reasonable pace, and if we find some moss, we can well, I mean, at that point we could do a moss farm, but moss farms would feel a little excessive, but we could just have a smaller manual moss farm. And this opens up a lot of possibilities. I am so excited. So I am currently just mining through the mountain this way, so we have a nice clear path all the way through to get to it. I'm going to go back for that coal because my inventory is full. But yeah, we are just going straight through so that we can have easy access to the skeleton farm, because it is a little bit obnoxiously far. Control Shift. Not the same thing. I'll be right back. Probably would have been smart. Goodness, to grab some steak. Anything besides a water bucket before running all the way around the mountain. We got there. The trick is just going to be drop down with this water bucket close to our stuff. Shift. There we go. Without dropping down somewhere where it's gonna wash all our stuff away. Shoot, did I not do it right? I think I need another. Oh, I see diamond things flying away. I see enchanted diamond things flying away. I did not pull it off. Okay, luckily, first thing I got was our sword. Wow, this goes forever. And there's a creeper, but he's on the wrong side of the water. Wrong side of history, Spider-Man. Okay. Oh, this is not good. Oh, this is bad. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die again. Okay. What do we have? All right, we got all of our swords, shovel, and one pickaxe, and okay. There's so much more. And did I die farther up? Yep. Looks like that's it, man. Oh well. We'll be restarting to a certain extent, which kind of sucks. But, hey, you know what? We got a way better source of experience now. So I'm just going to keep... I don't have any... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Boy, I hope we're almost through this mountain, because that was my last torch. So like I said, that's my last torch. Turns out, we didn't have much farther to go. Oh, look at that! Holy crap, There's no chance... Oh my gosh, if that is... Okay, I'm gonna have to test this out. But that might have been the mouth of Mother Mountain we just walked out of. If the mouth of Mother Mountain takes us on a straight shot to our skeleton spawner, that would be the coolest thing ever. Also, since we still got our Depth Strider Soul Speed shoes, we could make something happen with a little water highway and just the whole way there. Oh my gosh. So at some point, one of the things I'd really like to do is to make I'd like to really go in and actually kind of sculpt that face of Mother Mountain and make it a little more actually a face. I'm not good at that kind of art. That is, I don't know. It's not something I've practiced yet. But it is something I would like to do. Okay, let's see. Not here. Could we have come out here? Yeah. And it's right here. Okay, so this is the mouth of Mother Mountain. And, we're being honest, we could kind of terraform this little guy closed, and then we have a stretch out there, and then, you know. Point being, I would love to use bone blocks for the teeth of Mother Mountain, and then have a water highway running to the skeleton spawner. That would be so... Look at you blending in. That would be so cool. Oh my goodness. I know that I have poo-pooed Soul Speed in the past, but look at this. No crap. Light Speed. You go so fast. It's like 400 blocks or something from the mouth of Mother Mountain to the spawner, and you just zoop the whole way there. It's nothing. A huge fan of this enchantment. Can't believe I've been sleeping on it for so long. Now, next episode, we're probably going to set up a little bit of another link so we can get here faster. But this will do in the meantime. I am very, very pleased with it. And yeah, let me just show you the finished product. This is nothing special. All right, it is just a box up there, and I have some plans to make it far more efficient. It's just a box with water in the corners, pushing it into a one hole right at the center, and we can collect all the drops and the XP from here. There are so many caves around here that I think probably affect the spawn rate, so it is just not as efficient as I'd like it to be, but we will get there next week. But this episode, it was a crazy one. We did a lot of terraforming. We took down some trees, and what else did we do? Oh, we started the mill, and we found the spawner, and it was just yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot slower paced, but I'm okay with that, and I hope y'all were too. As for a comment, I forgot the book. 1 second. Okay, so now that we are here, we can hop on the computer. We can get this figured out. Our comment comes from our good friend Becca Rice 7615. She says, I love the slow, relaxed pace of these videos. They are really nice to listen to while I'm making dinner. Don't get lost in the hustle. And that's the plan. We want to take our time. I want to take my time and just enjoy playing Minecraft and enjoy engaging with the simple things again. And that is what I plan on doing. But in the meantime, we are out of time. And in real life, I got to run into this kitchen and start making nachos because I got a good buddy coming over for dinner tonight, and I am behind. Luckily, he's running behind too. Can always count on him for that. But yeah, I got to go. And until next time, peace. Oh, God. Peace.